But then I knew, from the moment I knew, this girl, oh my God. What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, that boy AJ. Guess what time it is? It's time for a story time. I haven't done a story time in like 2 years, but today is my virginity story. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I really don't want to tell this. I can get this story out the way in like under a minute, but I like to break my stories down and like go into detail and just let y'all know the full experience of what happened. So without further ado, man, let's go ahead and get into this crazy experience of mine. We're gonna start on when I first got to college back in August of 2019 as a freshman. So I got to school on like a Thursday, and then Friday through Sunday it was like this big freshman orientation with a bunch of all the incoming freshmen and stuff, meeting up in groups and like interacting with one another and stuff. So fast forward to that, those 2 days go by. So Sunday, one of my roommates, he's a freshman as well, one of my roommates comes back from the freshman orientation. He brings this girl with him, and the girl just comes around the room and just asks everybody for their phone, adds them on Snapchat and stuff. And I'm thinking, yeah, she's one of those, I'll let Blueface take it right here. She's one of those, but I let the girl add me on Snapchat, and that's that. So the following Monday, everybody has class. That's when class starts for school and stuff like that. On Monday, I'm editing a YouTube video that I uploaded back in August, the drive-through snatch and run prank. So I finished that and I upload the video and I advertise it on my Snapchat and whatever. The girl slides up on my story and she's like, glad I can finally have someone that can help me out with my YouTube and stuff like that. So she asked if she could come over and stuff like that, and asked for help and stuff. So I'm being nice. I give the girl my number. I was like, yeah, just if you need if you got any questions about YouTube, about what the edit stuff with, just hit me up and I'll more than likely reply and help you out and see where it could go from there. So after that she texted my number and she was like, could she come over and I could give her like a little basis of what I do and stuff like that. So I was like, sure. So I let her come over and we just talked for about 10 minutes. And then I just try to play my game and stuff like that. And one of my roommates eventually comes in the room and he wants her to come so they can like hang out or whatever. So that's that. So I'm sorry about this part, but little Tatiana, she takes my phone. She wants to get away from my roommate. She says, just come in there and ask me a question or stuff like that. So I go in there, I go help little Tatiana out. Eventually, over the next couple days, Monday to Thursday, little Tatiana, over the next couple of days, Monday to Thursday, she takes my phone like every day, asking if she can like come and hang out and stuff. And we kind of, I guess we built some type of friendship, like, I don't know. So we're gonna skip to Thursday. At around like 9 p.m. that night, she was in my dorm room and she came and she hung out with me, and I was like doing my thing. I was playing my game and she was in the back. She was laying on my bed and stuff like that on her phone and whatever. So I'm on the game with a bunch of my boys and stuff like that, and we just talking. So you know how the PS4 parties go and stuff like that. After that happens, I tell them I'm gonna get off the game a bit early and I just want to watch Netflix or some on my phone, whatever it was. So I decided to get in my bed, and then this is where things get a little bit interesting.
Like what?
I decide to get in my bed and I tell her to move over or go to the other end of the bed, and she was like, sure, why not? So eventually little Tatiana comes from the other end of the bed and we eventually spooned. For those of you who don't know what that is, Go research it on Urban Dictionary. Google what is spooning. I was the big spoon in this situation, and she was the little spoon. Getting a little nervous and stuff like that. Just getting a little nervous. All right. So nothing happens. Thank God nothing happened that night because my roommate was in the room with me and stuff like that. So eventually it's time for her to go because the curfew had come, so where visitors had to leave the rooms and stuff, like leave the rooms and go to their own rooms. So this was stuff. She says, "Come walk me out," and I'm like, "No, I can't." And she was like, "Why not?" And I just said, "I can't get up." And she started laughing at me and stuff like that. Now I look back at it, this is like really crazy. But she was like, "Why?" And I told her for a third time, I was like, "I can't get up." And she said, "Oh, I know why." And she just started laughing and she walked out. So about 5 minutes later, she's back in her room and she decides to text my phone. She sends the laughing emoji and I sent her a text message saying, and then after I sent that text message, she was like, "When?" And I was joking. I didn't know if the little Tatiana was being serious or not. But I replied back, "Whenever." And then she was like, "You sure?" And I was joking. So like right now, my mind is like going crazy. Like I'm having a Jimmy Neutron brain, but because I don't know what the F to do, bro. I really don't know. So I turn back on my PlayStation and I jump into a party with all my friends and stuff. And then I personally called 2 of my best friends, bro. I'm telling them what's going on. Bro, I damn near cried well, I really wasn't crying. I was like panicking and hyperventilating to my best friend KP. And I was just telling this man, "Bro, I don't know what to do. Should I do this or should I not do it?" And he was like, go ahead, do it, man. Of course, go do it. Go with your mood, bro. You're a virgin. You just got to college. This will set the this will like set everything. Like if you do this, you beyond to get more and more as you go progress through college and stuff like that. So then I call up my right hand man, my boy Corey from Sector 6. So I hit up Corey, and he was like, he just telling me, "Bro, just think before what you do, and like think carefully because you never know what's gonna end up happening and stuff like that." So I'm listening to the Corey and I was like, "Man, should I really do this?" Like I'm like, I got the angel on one side and I got the devil on one side, just whispering, "Do it." And then the devil is telling me, "Do it." The angel is telling me, "Don't do it. Think smart. Think with your head. Don't do what Kevin Gates was doing, bro.
I'm just thinking with my dick.
Just be smarter and do it. Listen to Corey. Save yourself from all future and bad outcomes of what not can this happen." I tell Corey I'm gonna hit him back up, and then I call KP back, and my bro, he was like, "Go ahead and do it." So I'm like, "Yeah, I'm thinking about it." And then I get back in the PS4 party with all my boys and stuff like that, and KP is in the party too, and KP is sold just about, I think the party limit was like 8 at the time for PS4, and like 7 other people and that know what's going on, and they're all peer pressuring me. It was like, "Man, if you don't do this, if you don't do it, you're gay and you're turning down free." Yeah, you're turning down an opportunity that you probably won't get that easy. And I'm like, this is an easy opportunity for me, and like I could just do this and it'll be a one-off thing and it probably won't happen again. But so I'm like, yeah. I tell all 7 of them in the party, I was like, "Yeah, man, I'm gonna go ahead and do it." And then I text Corey and I told him, "Man, I'm gonna do it." He was like, "All right, man, just think about it and be careful." And I come to college with no condoms, bruh. No condoms. I'm like thinking, man, what am I gonna do? Like, I don't want to go in like without protection, bro. One thing, be sure to wrap up, because no babies until you are ready and situated in life, and for sure with the right person. So, bro, ask my roommate. I knew this dude for like probably like 3-4 days max. And I was like, "Hey, bro, you got some condoms?" And he was like, "Yeah, man." And I was like, "Can I get one?" And he checked his wallet, he tossed it to me. It's like, "Bro, this is my last condom. Lucky, you my dog." And so my big bro, shout out to my bro Ronnie, bro. So like that, my first roommate in college. My bro gave it to me, And I was like in my head thinking, bro, I'm gonna have a good Friday tomorrow. I got a condom. I'm gonna lose my virginity and all that stuff. I got the condoms from my roommate and I had it on my mind. So I texted the girl. I was like, tomorrow then. And she was like, sure. And I texted her and I let her know from off rip. I was like, I'm still a virgin. And she was like, oh, that's cool. Message beforehand, she was like, she wanted to take a virgin's virginity. She had never, ever done that. So I was basically used, my guy. I was basically used. But I get like 4 or 5 hours max sleep that night because I was just thinking, I couldn't think, bro. I had it on my mind that, dang, I'm really about to lose my virginity tomorrow evening. So we set it up for like 12 o'clock that day because my roommate had class and stuff like that. So get off of class in the morning and, bro, and I'm happy and a bit excited. Well, I'm not that happy, but I'm excited because it's just a little Tatiana, bro. But still, I'm excited. I'm about to lose my virginity. My friends can no longer talk about me, talking about, you're the only virgin in the friend group. Because at the time, I was still the only virgin in the friend group. I knew my time had come, but looking back on it, I wish that I should have waited. But I'm gonna skip out of that. We're going to the next day, which was Friday. Go to all my classes, man. I'm not even paying attention. I'm just happy as who knows what now. It's almost time. So, leave out my last class. I text her. I text little Tatiana. I tell her that I'm done with class for the day. Just hit me up when you're ready and you're out of class and you're on the way to your room so I can unlock the door and let you in. So, she ends up texting me around 12:15. I'm in my room just panicking and thinking and just like, dang, all these days of watching Pornhub are finally about to pay off. So, little Tatiana texts me, lets me know that she needs the door to be unlocked. I unlock it, I let her in. So, on the PlayStation, on my TV, I have like a little SpongeBob video playing and stuff like that just to kill time. And she taps me. She says, are you ready? And I was like, sure, I guess. So, little Tatiana told me to lay on my back and she just started to get to kissing on my neck, making her way down. And bro, like the little episode of SpongeBob with the chocolate bar, she just got to doing her thing. And I was like, oh my God, I never knew that it could be like this. So, after that, 5 minutes of that happens, and then I'll pull out my condom that my roommate had gave me. Shout out to Trojan. But anyways, she put the condom on for me. Like, I knew how to put it on, but she suggested that she do it. And that was that. And I let that happen. She asked what was the first position that wanted to happen. And I told her. And she just got to doing her thing, and I'm just sitting there relaxing, just thinking, dang, I guess this is alright. But, and then bro, like 20, 30 minutes-ish later, I'm in the final stages, doing my thing, bro. So, I'm just in there, something tapped me on my shoulder, like something, a guardian angel or something tapped me on my shoulder. Some tapped me, bro. It was like, pull out. And thank God, like I had intentions on doing it. Condom or no condom, I was gonna do it regardless because you can't always trust the condom. So I pull out, bang. Next thing you know, my condom had broke. Talking about it's like coming out the condom. I was like, oh, I thought I was a superhuman. It's coming out the condom, bro. Like rapid fire, bro. And I was just like so relieved afterwards, and I was thinking in my head, damn, I'm actually accomplished. But the condom had broke. Thank God I had pulled out, and that was that. So that ended up happening, and thinking in my head, I'm no longer a virgin. I can no longer be picked on by my best friends and in the group chats and stuff like that. So After that, I texted all my boys, texted a couple friends from high school that I was real close with, and let them know what had went down. And they was like, dang, for real, you lost it within like 5 days. And I was like, yeah, that was crazy. Little Tatiana was wild. And I didn't know. Like, from joking, it actually turned out to happen. Because to be honest with you, bros, I really didn't want to lose it to her. But it's like I really got peer pressured by my friends to go ahead and lose it. I should have waited. And looking back on life, before any other situation goes down, I'm gonna think twice. And I'm not gonna do what Kevin Gates says in his song. So that was that. Thanks to all my friends in the group chat and stuff like that. And people, I hope you learn from my mistake to think before you act, because a lot of things can end up happening. Alright guys, thank you for watching today's video, and I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys learned from my mistake and think with your head rather than make smart choices. Don't be like me out here with the Tatianas, and that won't ever happen again. I promise you that. You guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you just subscribe if you're new to the channel or whatever. And with all this craziness going on in the world right now, I'm gonna be giving away $25 on Cash App, as well as for celebrating hitting 300 subscribers a couple months ago. But yo, to win the $25, of course you have to be subscribed to me, and you have to follow me on Instagram, and I'll make a post about that, and I will be selecting a random comment. Make sure to comment on this video. I'll do a random comment generator to determine the winner. But man, I love you guys. Thank you for all the support, and that boy AJ will be back again. And I'm sorry for having the biggest lie of the year, which was this right here. 2020 is gonna be a big year for the channel. I'm sorry about that, guys, but I will be back. Make sure to drop your cash out. I'll be picking the winner probably on Instagram Live, and I'll make a post about it so you guys can enter. But once again, that boy AJ out. Thanks for all the love and support, and on the road to 400 subscribers, that boy AJ is out. Peace. Let's get it.